Let's talk a little more about spring football for LSU. I want to talk about a couple of injury reports here. So first things first, Jacobian Guillory back at practice, returning from the Achilles injury. I'm not sure exactly how long he's been cleared, but we saw him with pads. We saw him with the helmet. He's in cleats. It looks like he's 100% cleared to go. That's a good sign for LSU fans because the defensive tackle position is one, as of right now, where you're worrying a little bit. It's another injury here in this room. Sadir Mitchell. He went down yesterday at practice. He was carried off. There's no official word yet on his injury. Looks like a left leg, lower extremity injury. Looks to be in a little bit of pain, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to say I don't think it's anything major, but just, him standing up, them kind of like getting their arms around him and walking him off. I think if it was something really, really, really big, they probably would have brought the card out. They might not have gotten him up on his feet that fast. All in all, Sadir's a really tough kid. I'm going to be honest. If you think defensive linemen are playing 100% healthy, I got news for you. There's a lot of linemen in general that have to play with banged up, pieces, a jam finger, a sprain this, a sprain that. This is going to be nothing new for him. And I'm not saying that he should push through it. I'm just saying that I think he could potentially be one of those pieces you throw it there at 80%, 85%. I think he's that good. I think he's shown so much through camp that if this is not something major and it's just a little tiny nagging injury, he'll be fine. He'll be perfect. I wouldn't get worried. I wouldn't hold your breath. I think this will be a situation that, it'll work itself out. We'll keep more eyes on it, though. Like I said, D-line looking great. It really would be a bummer at this point to be able to lose somebody like that. I don't think you will. I think that the spring, you got to be safe in the spring. That's why they're doing what they're doing with Harold Perkins. That's why they're doing what they're doing with Whit Weeks. You got to make sure that whoever you got out here, there's not a lot of risk for potentially ending a season prematurely. We want to get all our guys on the same page and we want to be locked in for when August comes around, but we also want them to be healthy so when August comes, we can call their name. Here's the thing. So if Sadir Mitchell goes down and it's something major, God bless, at least you get some type of growth from Ahmad Bro and Dominic McKinley. Those are two sophomores that I think are going to have really big roles for LSU, right? Naturally, Kyle Williams comes in. He's going to put a big focus on the younger guys because that's going to be the pieces that are the future of his room. Jacobian Guillory is going to have a big season. He just returned from Achilles, so I'm really, really glad that he's back on the field. It's good to see him back. He's a good piece in that room. But Jacobian Guillory is having one season. He's going to the NFL, and he deserves it. He's had a run here at LSU, but it just goes to show that the focus here in interior defensive line, in turn of having a physical and really imposing trench, group, you also want one that's bright for the future, still letting people cut their teeth. So the Sadir Mitchell thing, I think it's a minor injury. I do think it could be one of those blessing in disguises where now Dominic and Ahmad get to slide in, take the roles, and then boom, you got 4 people that could potentially be ready on the interior of the D-line when it comes time to August. Sadir, Dominic, and Ahmad. Obviously, more names can get plug and play, but the pressure that they've been putting has been phenomenal. I think the defense is night and day comparatively to the last few years. One of the biggest things that they're going to have to watch, though, is when we bring back Harold Perkins and Whit Weeks. I want to see how they slide in. I want to see how the Mike plays with them, if it's Wes, when it becomes Devon. There's a lot of things that I'm going to be watching here for LSU.